Welcome back to Fox 17 this morning. It's 8:15 and it's fall. Chances are you're feeling it, and we're not just talking about the temperatures out there. 3 Tennessee cities ranking in a new allergy list, and Dr. John Overholt is here with the Allergy, Asthma, and Sinus Center. Okay, Craig was saying earlier that the pollen levels are down, but we're ranking pretty high in this list, and I was feeling it yesterday. I mean, my eyes just glazed over.
You know, Craig's not the only one that follows the frost warnings. The allergists follow this really closely, too, because we know that once we get a good hard frost, the ragweed pollen will really go away, but we're not quite there yet. We're almost there. It usually happens at the end of October. So relief is on the way, but not quite here yet.
All right, we'll have to wait a little bit longer. Okay, in the meantime, there's so many of us, myself included, you know, you treat yourself. It's this self-medication with an allergy medicine over the counter. How do you know when it's time to quit doing that and actually go see a doctor?
Right, you need to see your doctor when the medications aren't working. If you're trying over-the-counter stuff and you're still suffering, it's time to go see your doctor. And primary care doc's not a bad place to start. And they can direct you with some simple medications perhaps, or some other strategies for avoidance. But when that's not getting it done, then it might be time to step it up and see an allergist who can do specific testing and really tell you what you're allergic to and design a treatment program that's specific for a person. Yeah,
and when you say specific tests, it might be talking about some of the skin tests that people hear about when it comes to figuring out your allergies. Let's also talk about this new nasal steroid that's out. What are you seeing as far as its effectiveness right now?
Well, the FDA just approved triamcinolone, which is an old molecule and has been available by prescription for decades, but they just recently approved it for over-the-counter use. So now people will be able to go to the pharmacy and get that without a prescription. Now, there are some concerns about utilizing that. It has to be used regularly in order to be effective. So it's not a medication that you can just pick up and use now and again and expect it to be effective. And the packaging directions will reflect that. It's an effective medication, overall very safe. But does need to be used in the proper manner in order to be safe and effective.
All right, like they all do. Dr. John Overholt, thanks for being with us this morning.